Hi everyone! In this lesson, we will learn noun cases in Turkish language. So let's start. Now, before we explain the topic, let me honestly tell you one thing. Noun cases are among the most utilized grammar structures in Turkish language. They are used all the time, everywhere. You don't believe me? Look at the random sentences below. You don't need to know their meanings, but everything in red that you see in the sentences below involves noun cases. This means that if you properly learn noun cases, you will get rid of the most confusing topics in Turkish language. Why so? Just before we continue with the lesson, I would appreciate if you smash that like button below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. It really helps my channel grow faster. Thank you very much in advance. So, what are noun cases all about? Noun cases describe the situations under which nouns get endings to inflect the meaning of the word. These endings are similarly applied to not only nouns, but anything that acts as a noun, such as pronouns, adjectives, numerals, and participles. However, be careful about one thing. Case endings don't change the meaning of the words. It is the suffixes that do. Therefore, case endings only describe a different situation of the word, not a different meaning. So let's see and learn those cases. Now, despite the fact that some grammar books teach only 5 noun cases, excluding the second genitive case, I prefer to be more comprehensive and explain all 6 cases together, which are nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, locative, and ablative. Let's now cover them one by one. Now, the nominative case, which is Yönelme Hali, does not have any ending. It is the case that represents the raw and untouched form of the noun. Look at the examples below. Öğrenci derse gelmedi. Araba çok büyük. Bu ağaç güzel. Dondurma istiyorum. In all of the sentences, none of the nouns in color got any ending. Genitive case in turn shows who is the possessor, meaning of something of somebody, or the possessive structure s. Depending on the vowel harmony, the case gets one of the 4 endings: in, un, or ün. Or, if the last letter of the word is a vowel, then the ending will be nın, nin, nun, or nün. Look at the examples below. Arabanın camı kırık. Annemin arabası çalışmıyor. Okulun bahçesindeyim. Güçlünün tarafındasın. As you can see from the sentences, the endings are attached to the word that denotes the possessor. Also pay attention to the last example. Did you notice that we use an adjective here? When it comes to dative case shows the direction, the recipient, or beneficiary of the action, usually meaning to or at preposition in English. Depending on the vowel harmony, the case gets one of the 2 endings, a or e. Or, if the last letter of the word is a vowel, then the ending will be ya or ye. Look at the examples below. Güneşe bakıyorlar. Uzaya gitmek istiyorum. Kalemi babana verdim. Yazın Çeşme'ye gidelim. As you can see, all of the examples specify a direction. Now we turn to the most difficult case, the accusative case. Many learners of Turkish language don't grasp this idea, but it's very similar to English. Accusative case is used to mark or denote the direct object. It's not translated to English in any way, and it doesn't convert to any preposition. But there is a very simple tip to understand this case. Accusative case is the answer to the question whom. Think about English. When you want to say that you love your boyfriend, what do you say? You say, I love him, right? You don't say, I love he. You just say, I love him. When it comes to plural, you say, I love them, not I love they. That's exactly what the accusative case does in Turkish. It is the answer to the question whom. If you can answer this question whom, then it's the accusative case. And depending on the vowel harmony, the case gets one of the 4 endings: I, u, or ü. Or if the last letter of the word is a vowel, then it will be y, you, or you. Look at the examples below. Parayı saydın mı? Seni seviyorum. Bu okulu hiç sevmiyorum. Güçlüyü koruma. I hope you got the idea and now know the accusative case very clearly. Next is the locative case, which is used to mean the location of a noun. It usually corresponds to English prepositions at, in, or on. Depending on the vowel harmony, the case gets one of the two endings, da or de. Or, if the last letter of the word is one of the hard consonants fe, he, se, she, pe, che, te, ka, then the ending will be ta or te. Look at the examples below. Şu an evde değilim. Bu kitapta güzel hikayeler var. Odada kimse yok. Aslan kafeste değil. I hope it's all clear. And last, ablative case is used to express motion away from something. This is also easy to understand. It usually corresponds to the English preposition from. And depending on the vowel harmony, the case gets one of the two endings, dan or den. Or, if the last letter of the word is one of the hard consonants, then the ending will be tan or ten. Look at the examples below. Okuldan geliyorum. Seferden ne zaman döndün? Adam uçaktan düştü. Gökten bir taş düştü. So all is clear? Now, we covered all 6 cases, but I have 2 small notes. Again, just to repeat, the case endings can be used for nouns, pronouns, adjectives, numerals, participles, and everything that acts as a noun. Second, when we use case endings with proper nouns, we use apostrophe to separate the ending from the word. So that's it for noun cases in Turkish language. See you in the next lessons. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel below for more videos on Turkish grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Also, if you think this video can benefit somebody else, please share it with them. Last, if you have any comment or request, please provide your feedback in the comment section below and I'll do my best to respond as soon as possible.